For this episode, we will actually need a bunch of logs and wood and leaves. So basically, we need to gather a bunch of resources. And I not only mean like 1 or 2 stacks. Nope, we will need double chests full of them. And as this episode goes on, I will explain you further what I want to build in this episode, because it will be huge, it will be amazing. And I think we are nearly finishing this village at this point, I think. Maybe? I don't know. But anyway, what I want to do now is to get to our custom little forest, gather up a bunch of spruce logs, gather up a bunch of dark oak stuff, and maybe I will even go to the dark oak forest and deforest the whole forest because I will need so many logs. Let's go. So let's get a few axes. Like that. That should be enough for at least the beginning. And we need a bunch of logs. I mean, we will get logs while we gather up the resources, right? Anyways, so I don't need to take them with me. But what we will need to do is to get to the enchantment tower. And I think I will enchant some axes to get it a little bit faster done. Maybe some efficiency or unbreaking would be helpful. So let's go. So I went to my beautiful enchanting tower and got my old rusty axes a little bit shiny by enchanting them with level 2 enchantings. Yeah, I still don't have diamond tools and I don't have enough XP. It's good, yeah. Anyway, we've got some axes now, so I think, without further ado, let's jump right into a big time lapse. Yeah, I will do a voiceover for it, so it's not getting too boring. Let's go! Blip. So I went to my custom forest and started to gather a bunch of spruce and dark oak logs. The footage that you see in the background was just 1 hour of wood gathering. In the reality, I think it took me like 4 to 5 hours to gather up all the stuff I needed, but sometimes it's actually quite wholesome to just gather up a bunch of resources in Minecraft, isn't it? Anyway, I guess I broke at least 10 or 11 axes while deforesting, which is pretty funny if you ask me. And if you ask, why the heck do you need that much logs and wood, you will get the answer in some minutes. Let's just say that my idea of the village was a little bit more resource intensive than I wanted it to be. Alright. Now we seem to have enough wood. Let me see in the chest how much we have got. We have 1 double chest, basically full of stuff. Spruce logs, dark oak logs. Here we have a bunch of birch logs, oak logs, more spruce logs, and some saplings and stuff. Then basically a whole double chest of oak logs and another chest of oak logs. I think that should be enough. At least I'm hoping it should be enough, right? Anyway, what we need now is actually to gather a bunch of oak leaves because we will need it for the build over at our village. I want to build an outer wall. Is it called an outer wall? Anyway, a wall. You know, to close the village off. And to keep villagers inside safe from mobs and stuff. But for that, I will need a ton of leaves too, because I want to have some greenery in there. So give it a little bit more of a nicer color, I think. Anyway, for that, I will need a bunch of leaves. So I think this time there won't be another time lapse, because I think I have done a quite long one, didn't I? I did, right? Anyway, I will see you in a few days, because that will take me so much time. As I'm gathering up the leaves, I just wanted to thank you all for the nice comments on the last videos. Like, having to see that comments is really baffling to me, because like strangers commenting on my videos and saying that they are quality videos, it's just a good feeling, and I hope you still enjoy these episodes. So I think when you like it, please make sure to really like it, subscribe, comment, like everything on that YouTube stuff, because it really helps out my channel and it helps out to get to the goal of 500 subscribers at the end of the year. So please help me with that. Anyway, let's get some leaves, because I want to leave. Alright, I think we have enough leaves for now, and I think we have enough resources overall. So I think let's look inside the chest, right? Alright, we have nothing over here, nothing over here. We have a bunch of leaves over here. We have a bunch of leaves over here. We have some logs. That should be enough. What I wanted to show you is actually when we look into free cam and see, like, that was a whole forest. It's gone. And, you know, those leaves have left some logs over there. And I think I need to fix that. But I think that's a problem for later me. So without further ado, let's jump right into the fence making. The wall. yeah, we do the wall now. Alright, what I had in mind was actually at least make it 2 blocks high, at least from the outside. That's basically the first layer. I will explain you all later on, I promise. But I thought I could make a little like wavy thing. So it goes up and down and then a little bit steady, goes up again and stuff. You know what I mean, right? So when we look from the outside, let me finish just that one. We have those ups, downs and stuff. So we can create some kind of gradient later on, because like we have the spruce on that side. Behind here will be the oak logs, but they will be stripped, so it will be much brighter. And then we have some leaves in the middle part. At least that's what I'm thinking. But now let's actually finish up a good chunk of this wall, right? Let's go. As we can see right now, that is my idea for at least the outer walls. And I think it immediately starts to looking cool, isn't it? Like when we look over there, it's just a nice wall over here. Ooh, there is a wandering trader, I guess. Anyway, I need to finish up that wall now, so I think without further ado, let's start it. Let's go. Alright, as you can see now, I have actually finished up the first layer of the outer wall of the village, and I think it's looking pretty cool, isn't it? I think I nailed down the layout, so I think without further ado, yeah, I know I say it a lot, but I like it, so without further ado, let's grab some oak logs. I think from the chest over at the custom forest. Yeah, I think that's where my stuff is. And then we need to get the oak logs, because we need to strip them and get them even higher than that. That will take so much time, but I think it will be worth it in the end. Let's grab some oak logs and then start on building the other outer walls. So I think this time I will do a little time lapse. So let's go! I actually thought about it, and I think it is more logic. It is more logic, intelligent. I have no clue. I'm not good at speaking English. I'm from Germany. I can't, okay? I can't. But anyway, I think what is more logic is to do the gateways first, because obviously we need to have some sort of pathway into the village and to get out to. But let me see. Where do I want to have one? I want to have a gate somewhere over here, I think. And I want to have a gateway over here, I think. Like that area. So let's grab some dark oak logs, because I think I want to make it out of dark oak logs. So without further ado, let's get some gateways into our village wall. Let's go. I really have to say it, I really love the opening gateway into our village, and I still need a name for this village. So if you have an idea for this village, for the name of this village, let me know it in the comment section below. Let's look further into the gateway, and I really love all of the details, like the stripped dark oak logs. I love the spruce trapdoors, the lanterns, the roof of that thing, like all of the stuff. It's just amazing. But I actually need to replace that little part of the wall, because it's not really fitting in. I think it needs to go more like over to here. So I think let's remove that section of the wall, and after that we can actually start to place down the second layer of the outer walls with the stripped oak logs. I think let me remove that real quickly, and then we will meet us again. Okay, I think that is indeed looking better that way. So without further ado, I think what we need to do is now to get up a bunch of oak logs and then start to lay out the second layer of the outer walls. Oh, that will cost me a bunch of time, and when we look into the day count, we are at day 79, so only 21 days left for 100 days. I really want to finish up that village at day 100. It will be... I have a little bit too short of time, I think, but I will be fast. I will be fast, okay? So let's just try it at least. Let's go. And while you see me in the background placing down logs and stripping them off with the axe, I think we can chat about the channel right now. I really like to play Minecraft. I mean, obviously, because why should I make Minecraft content if I don't enjoy it, right? Anyway, what I want to talk about is that I don't think I'm able to push out a video that frequently in the next weeks because they take me so much time to produce. I think one video, just the playtime and planning stuff, takes me more than 20 hours to make. Of course, I need to edit it down, write a script because I can't speak English, let's be honest. I think for the next episodes I will go into a flow of one video every 2 weeks because I don't want to decrease the quality of the videos just to push out more. I hope you can understand it. Maybe I will figure some stuff out to get into a video a week. Anyway, enjoy the rest of the time lapse. Alright, I'm finally done with building the second layer of the outer wall and I hope it looks good. Let's look into free cam and it looks beautiful, isn't it? I mean, I'm not the kind of guy that says my work's great, but you know, that work is great, right? Ooh, especially with the gateway and stuff and the contrast between the spruce logs and the stripped oak logs. I think I love it. What we need to do next is actually get rid of those pathways and create our own infrastructure. So I think let's remove those and just get in some, I think it is cursed dirt. So let's get that in place. Let's get the path in place and without further ado, yeah, I love to say it. I love to say without further ado. So without further ado, let's without further ado go. So I think, as you can see here, I will go for a pathway with the cursed dirt and some spruce slabs. And I think it's pretty cool, isn't it? I mean, imagine to have those kind of pathways all around that area here to connect up all the buildings and stuff. I just think I will need to get a bunch of gravel too, because I don't have enough. Like, I have some cursed dirt left, but I don't have enough gravel. So I will go into the mines a little bit and then we will meet us again. Okay, I think I have enough cursed dirt for now. Okay, let's just go over here and think of a way we need to connect up these buildings. And I think we can keep up that road over here, which will go over that place to connect up those buildings and the barns and the buildings over there. And then somehow we need to connect the tower to the pathways. We will have a bunch of stuff to do, and I think we just need to start, right? So let's go. So I started to remove a good part of the old pathways from one side to the other side, and then I started to replace the blocks with the cursed dirt and the spruce slabs. Sometimes I just need to make little terraformings here and there so the path doesn't look weird because it's above or under the ground. However, with the new pathways, I think the village is more and more coming together, but I still have a bunch to do till the 100 days are over, because I still need to finish a good part of the pathways. So here you will see a little time lapse of me making the infrastructure even more beautiful. Alright, we are now finished with the pathways, and I think it's pretty cool to walk around here with the new pathways and all of the connection stuff. It is just so cool to just walk around this village. And I think I have done a pretty good job, didn't I? We need some more fields because our little field that we have somewhere over there, I think, yeah, you can see the sugarcane. Next to it is the wheat field. We need more. We need to get some more food going on because we will need to breed up more cows and all of the sheeps and stuff. So I think we will do more fields because fields are always beautiful, right? Yeah, they are. So I think let's get some fields going on. Let's go. Oh my god, look at that. It's so beautiful when you walk towards the village. I really love this gateway. Oh yeah, I can't wait to see what I'm going to do with this world even further. But for now, I want to create a little field. So let me get those leaves in place because I kind of want to use the leaves as a fence type of thing. But we need a way in. I think over here could be the way in. Now let's get in the water stuff. I think we will have for sure one over here, one over here, one over that side as well. Probably one over here too. One over here, one over here. I think one over here, one over here. Probably one over here. Just to be safe, one over here too. Why are you here? Anyway, let's go to sleep first because I don't want to have a creeper up on me, and then let's start getting in the water and then let's start the field, right? Let's go. Alright, we are now finished with the first field, like with the first field of today's episode. And when we look in the FreeCam mod, I have got all of the plants in place. I have got the birch fences and some lanterns for the lightning to give them a little bit more light, the plants. I think they will grow faster at night that way, but I'm not sure actually. But I think it's now done, and when we look from right above, I think it looks pretty cool. What's the next thing I want to do besides making some fields is that I want to have some kind of like infrastructure things, so like stuff is moving around and like you can actually live inside here and stuff is happening. And I want to achieve that goal by building a wagon over here, because first of all it's pretty empty over here and I want to have something to look at. So I think I will build a little wagon over that side. So let's do it. Alright, I'm now finished with the little wagon and I think I pretty nailed it, didn't I? Like with the wheels out of the oak trapdoors and like the iron blocks and the redstone blocks that are getting transported. I have even a little roof design going on and I think it's pretty cool. And when we look from above, I think it really fits in with the area. It's got this little bit more color, especially with the roof design stuff. But now I kinda think we need something over that area. And I have in mind a little potato field for the baked potatoes because I think it will be a nice little addition to our food situation. So I think what I will do is to create a giant potato field. Let's go. Alright, I have actually put down the next fence kind of thing with the bushy leaves and the fence. You already know that from the wheat field over there. But now what I need to do is to grab a bunch of water and then I need to plant down all of the potatoes. I have some potatoes. I hope that they are enough for this field. But anyway, I think why is there a sheep? Anyway. I just need some water, so I think I have 6 buckets. That should be enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe I should go for 7, but I don't know yet. I will just plant down all of those plants. Let's go. Alright, as you can see, I have finished up the next field. I mean, it is not really finished. I'm still missing on some potatoes. As long as they are growing, I will get some and then replant those when I get more potatoes. But in the meantime, while they are growing, I want to build a new building and I think that place is perfect for it. So what I have in imagine is just a little simple house and I think I want to have it somewhere in that position. So I will grab some wood. I will grab some deep slate, I think, for the roof. And then we just roll off with it. Because I think we need more buildings at this town area. Let's go. And by the way, we are at day 91. So we have 9 more days till day 100. For that house, I thought it would be really nice to make it really simple and vanilla village-like, just with the block palette of my starter house. So I use spruce and deep slate most of the times, with some details out of tuff. Of course, there is a cool chimney too. Alright, as you have seen in a little time lapse, I have actually done another building into that area and I think it's really fitting in. I tried to nail same kind of color palette as the starter base and I think it turned out pretty cool. I even added a little chimney over there, and when we look inside there's some interior going on, so it's a nice little house over here. When we look into the place over here, I kinda want to make something over at the iron farm area because I think that hole isn't looking that good. So I think what I want to do is to create like a little roof type of thing. Just a little one with some dark oak wood. I think pretty much the same vibe as the gateway that we have got behind me over there. So I think let me take some dark oak blocks and then I will build something around it. Let's go. Goodbye, my friend. I think that turned out pretty good, doesn't it? I think that's looking way better than before, actually. It's still open and you can still see that it's an iron farm, but I think overall it turned out pretty cool. I think what I will do is to make a little fence so I can't fall in. I think that's a nice addition. Yeah, and I think it's ready now. Oh man, I just love this area. Well, alright, as you might see, I have done some bushification onto our little village, because I think it turns out pretty nice when we have some greenery in here too. But what's missing is actually more flowers, and I've looked into it. I have just 2 bone meal left, but I have a plan. Like when we go to our little iron farm and there are a bunch of poppies, right? So we can compost those to get enough bone meal to bone meal the whole area here. So I think that's what I'm going to do now. Let's go. So I went to my iron farm, took out a bunch of puppies, and then I went back to my starter house, got to my new compostation, composter, however it's called, bone meal system, and then I just waited till I have enough bone meal. Alright, as you can see now, we have actually a little bit more than a stack out of the composting process. I think... Is it nighttime? It is. So I think I will go to sleep now. We are at day 96. I think actually I'm in a really good pace right now because I just think I will need some flowers. Let's get some flowers. Then we just need to get a little bit of the grass into it, but without getting too much of those flowers. So I will do that what I have done here right now over at the whole area. Alright, right now I have bone mealed the whole area. As you can see, I have put it down some flowers too, as you can see over here. And I just have done it like all over the area, all over the village. I think it's amazing. I really love my area now. It's not really that finished, and for a 100-day stuff, I'm just rolling in iron. I don't know how other people do it so fast, like all of the stuff, but genuinely, I'm pretty happy with what I have achieved in that time, and I just hope that I have like more than 100 days left, because I want to die yet. I want to make a beautiful world with you together. If you want to support my channel, please consider leaving a like or subscribe or comment. It would really help me out and it really makes me happy and stay motivated doing those videos. I think we still have, let me see, 4 days left on our day count for the end of this episode, and I think that I just do a little montage of me getting around this place and just show it off how it needs to be. So we'll just wait if it starts the next day because I don't want to do it at nighttime. As you can see behind me, it's getting nighttime really fast. So I think in the next day I will make a little film montage of me walking around this area with chill music behind it, and I guess just enjoy and recap the journey that we have been through. Let's go.